just cut a piece off. We are.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to Virtual Vino with DMV Distributing. Devin in the background here, welcoming you all. Let us know where you are joining us from this evening. We have some really great guests tonight. It's actually become quite a ladies' night in the studios from all around Maryland tonight. We have Monica and Shannon in the background hanging out with us from Hook and Vine Kitchen and Bar. We also have my coworker, Gina, who is their wine specialist and sales rep for Hook and Vine Kitchen and Bar there in Maryland. So total girls' night tonight. So guys, you are welcome. Ladies, though, in the house. We are going to be drinking 4 amazing wines. We're going to have a lot of fun with you guys. Comment, ask us questions. We are giving away a Line and Dove face mask tonight. On screen, you'll see here the 4 fantastic wines we're going to be drinking tonight, telling you a little bit about and where all of the local retailers are located, all the store names where you can find all 4 of these fantastic wines. Obviously, the Hook and Vine Kitchen and Bar, Paul's Liquors, Leonardtown Wine and Spirits, Liquor Locker in Hagerstown, Maryland, South Mountain Spirits in Hagerstown, Rodman's Discount Drug Store, and the Magruder of DC. So please give all of our local and fantastic supporters some love. Go visit them. All of these 4 wines are absolutely fantastic, and we're definitely going to end on a really high note tonight with a 97-point Decanter rated wine. So I know the girls are looking forward to tasting it with us. I have been taken out for a few weeks, and I can't wait to share it with you guys tonight. So once again, leave us your comments, ask questions, and we're here to have some fun. So thanks so much, Monica and Shannon, for joining us. As always, I'm Devin. I've met you ladies. Gina, you know me. You've been on before. So cheers and thanks for joining tonight. I love that you're outside. The girls are inside, but you know, at least you have a beach nearby, I've heard. So I'm kind of jealous of that, Monica and Shannon.
Oh, trust me, it's raining right now, so it's not as pretty, as it normally is, but
well, you know, it kind of happens. I feel like we're going to get a little bit of leftover rain all weekend here, but you know what's good in rain is a lot of wine.
Agreed.
Right.
So, you know, for those of you joining, like we said, have some fun with us. Leave us your questions, comments. We love to see them. Monica and Shannon, if you want to introduce yourselves, we'd love to learn a little bit more about your restaurant. I can't wait to visit it myself someday as well. And we're going to be asking you a few questions through the show also, and hopefully the people viewing will as well.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm Monica. I own Hook and Vine with my husband, Kevin. We opened it back in May of 2018, right here in good old North Beach, Maryland in Calvert County. Pretty close to the bay, so it's kind of nice because you got that beachy feel without having to travel too far. We opened it because we wanted something good to eat and to take our friends out to. 2020 has been a little bit different. We've had to kind of adjust how we do things, and my staff, my guests, this community has really rallied behind us, and we're very appreciative of that. I have started to drink a little bit extra wine here and there. Don't know if that's a great thing, but it's pretty good for me. And right now we're doing indoor, outdoor dining. We have online ordering with curbside pickup. And we've been enjoying doing these virtual vinos with DMV. So that's me. So now I'm going to send you over to my A1 Day One over here.
I'm Shannon. I've been here since the very beginning. Monica, she interviewed me and then she fell in love with me instantly. So
it happened.
I started as a bartender here and worked my way up to management. And I love it here. I kind of like Monica a little too. So
this is so wonderful.
It's a great place to work, and I can say that with full honesty. Like it I love being here, and I love Monica, and I love Kevin, and everything that Hook and Vine stands for. And plus we get to do these cool things.
Yeah.
And we do our videos.
Oh yes, our videos
on Facebook.
We're a little bit famous,
just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We just tonight recently hired a bodyguard, so
it's happening.
Yeah, we're there. We're almost there.
I can't with you sometimes.
Well, I mean, after tonight's video, you might need a bodyguard. Who knows? After drinking 4 great wines, we'll see.
We're ready.
You guys are ready. Well, thank you so much again for joining us. And I've heard from Gina what an amazing place you guys have there. I know that she's always posting about the food. She definitely posted a video earlier of her running with a bag of the wines and the food. So for those of you joining us, our participating restaurants, bars, stores, you can get your virtual Vino bags. They come with all 4 of the wines. We have our tags on the wines, everything. So these are really great bags. They're made for 4, but guys, let's be honest. I fit 8 in them before, so all first here. First, let me know your top total. We'll do like a competition. But no, thank you so much for supporting us. And like I said, I've heard your food is amazing. I know that we're going to be sharing food pairings with you all throughout the video as well with each wine. I'm jealous because I live too far away here in Western Maryland to have gotten any of the food, but it's okay. I'll live vicariously through you guys and act like I have the food.
Well, you'll just have to come see us soon. So
yeah. Now, I do want to show a few pictures before we get to our first wine. So for those of you out there, we are starting with the Colossal White from Santos Lima. We're going to be sharing a lot of great stuff about that wine. So pour yourselves a glass. I got sent a few of these earlier from the restaurant. First of all, whoever wrote them, fantastic handwriting, great work.
Oh, thank you.
Monica, oh, that's nice. My sister has the good handwriting, and then I'm left-handed, so good luck. Looks like a doctor wrote it up there. Thanks for the virtual Vino. There's your awesome stand there, and a picture of all the wines. So thank you so much for those of you that got to participate, pick up your 4-packs. Let us know what you're thinking about the wines as we drink through tonight. And like I mentioned, those of you that comment, leave us questions, you're going to have a chance to win a Lion and Dove face mask. And trust me, they're very comfortable and you can adjust them so it doesn't hurt your ears. So just saying, just pointing it out there, guys. All right. So we're going to start off the video with drinking the Colossal Red Reserva. Like I said, Gina's going to go over a little bit about the wine at first. Ladies, drink it. Taste, let us know what you're thinking. And for those of you watching this evening and joining us, that is a really nice pour. I love you guys already. Look at this.
We're trying to actually, embrace the full taste.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I totally get that. So definitely enjoy it. I'm going to share a little bit about this wine. And for you Chardonnay lovers out there, this is the wine for you for sure. Any white wine lover.
Yes.
What is it? A Rinto.
Oh, I taste that.
All right, everybody. So Practisanto Lima is from Lisboa, Portugal. And it is amazing white wine that is a blend of Chardonnay and Arinto. Excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly. I'm going to say Arinto.
It's
you don't need to apologize.
You got it, Gina. You got it.
But this is an amazing white wine with those 2 grapes. Makes a great, vibrant, refreshing acidity. And it's a nice mineral quality in this wine. It's got some hints of apple and lemon to it. It's got about 13% alcohol, which is amazing in itself. And the average price point for this wine is $12.99. And it was actually rated in Wine Enthusiast pretty highly. So, and they, not 89 points. And they actually said it would be retailed for about $26. So that's great. Pairing well with shellfish, crab, seafood, things of that nature. And pairing well with the porch too, great porch pounder. Just to say.
That's one of our favorite words too.
Yeah. It's exotic but familiar at the same time. So you're going to definitely taste this.
I feel like at the beginning of quarantine, excuse me for interrupting, our favorite word was luggable. guys.
Yeah.
So this is a gluggable wine on the porch. Gluggable, you heard it right.
We like that one. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna add that to our list of new words to use.
Add it. And Gina, this was recently featured in the Washington Post a few weeks ago, right?
Yes, it was. Definitely great. So 2 out of 3 stars by Dave McIntyre, which is a great rating for that. 3 is the highest, so 2 out of 3 is amazing. And this tasty white brand blends acidity and subtle flavor of white flowers from the Arinto, a native Portuguese grape with the heft of familiarity of Chardonnay. So just reading that off for you, because what can I say?
Yeah, great description.
Amazing wine.
Yeah, it's
amazing wine. So
exactly. So Monica, Shannon, let us know what you're thinking. Those of you that are out there drinking it with us, let us know how you like it. Like I mentioned, if you like dry white wines or even semi-dry white wines, this is going to be definitely an interesting wine for you to try. So ladies, let us know what you're tasting and thinking about this one.
All right, so I kind of get the Chardonnay from it. I'm not a huge Chardonnay drinker, but I can taste it. You can tell it's not an oak, so that's kind of good, because that's kind of a turnoff for me in Chardonnays, even though I know that's the big thing everybody looks for. We have been eating grapes and snacking on lemon cake while we're drinking this.
Okay.
And it's pretty fantastic. It's a lemon and cream shortcake. So it's pretty delicious. And we're kind of featuring it this week because it goes along with our Bees Week.
Oh.
What?
I know.
So we've been doing Bees Knees Week, and it's raising money for bees. And so we introduced some things to our menu that had, all things that you can get from bees. And well, lemon cake is from there somehow they help with everything. And we did the fresh berries with it because they're responsible for pollinating all the flowers for the fruit. So and then grapes, I mean, you're drinking a grape, you're eating a grape, it's the same thing.
Grapes in all forms.
That's right.
But we are enjoying it
all comes from the bees.
all the bees, exactly. Now Gina, what are you tasting in this wine then?
Definitely some light acidity. I do taste the Chardonnay for sure. So if you're a Chardonnay drinker, you're going to love this. But this is a Chardonnay with a twist, I feel, because it's got that exotic Arinto grape that most people aren't familiar with. And it gives it that extra little something. Gives it that extra, I guess I would say, a little bit of a tropical aspect to it. So I think it's a really nice white wine. And the fact that it was rated so high, I mean, what can you go wrong?
Exactly. And on average, it's half the price is what you would think that the wine should be. Now, I will make a note. Monica said and mentioned that it tastes like it had no oak aging. This was actually aged in new American and French oak for 2 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So quite a while in oak, but it's a very well-balanced wine where you're not going to get overly one or the other of, from the tasting. It's definitely a subtle oak taste that whether you like a oak Chardonnay or not, I think also the Arinto grape with the floral aspect of that grape kind of balanced it out as well. So definitely, if you've never tried the Colossal White, one to try. I see Kasha commenting over here. Hi, Kasha. Thanks so much for joining. We had Kasha on as a guest last week, everyone, and she will be back with us November 6th. We're going to be drinking some ports that evening. So cheers, girl, and I can't wait to see you again.
Awesome.
Definitely, such a knowledgeable person about wine, such a great guest. So we can't wait to have you back as well. But yeah, obviously this wine, definitely one to pair with a lot of different foods. I know you guys have a little bit of assortment there at Hook and Vine to taste with it. Nobody sent me any, but that's okay. I'm not going to keep a grudge on the whole video or anything, but I probably will.
Next time you just have to join us.
I think so. I know. I definitely someday I'll be there. You'll be like, oh, get out of here.
We're a fun pair.
I see this. And yes, I'm wearing quite a subtle tie this evening. Whoever made that comment, I don't know why my comments aren't coming up with some usernames, so I apologize. But I'm guessing it's Steve from Liquor Locker. So thanks, bud. I didn't pick out the tie combo this time again. Okay. Yes, Liquor Locker. Thanks, buds. You can also find all 4 of these wines at Liquor Locker in Hagerstown. So thanks as always for supporting us, guys. Like I mentioned earlier, those of you that are joining, let us know your thoughts. If you have questions for the girls at Hook and Vine, please let them know. Shannon, I know that I have a question for you ladies. Obviously, pre-COVID and during COVID, you probably had quite a few events. Can you share if you guys have what kind of events you host and where you guys are especially located in Maryland? Even live music, stuff like that.
So events, we've done all kinds of events. We've done rehearsal dinners, weddings. We've had a few weddings actually here on the porch, outside as well as inside. We've had birthday parties and family reunions, and just girls' nights, fun. A baby shower. We had one of those here a few months ago.
Fun.
And sorry, Monica's running around behind me like a crazy person. But
Monica, stop working and get drunk.
I'm trying, girls. I'm trying.
Somebody's got to be the boss while we're doing this whole thing. What was your other question? Where we're located specifically in Maryland?
Yes, yeah. So whereabouts? Like I'm in Northwestern Maryland by the Antietam battlefield.
Okay, we are in the heart of North Beach, which is about 20 minutes south of Annapolis.
Okay.
We're right on the water. Our views are fantastic. Lots of people come here from like all over the states, just to vacation here or just come down for the day because we have a lot of scenery and a lot of beautiful restaurants, and just nice people. I mean, pre-COVID, we had farmers markets every Friday. We had car shows. There's just always something to do down here. And I think that's why people tend to flock down here because everybody's so nice and there's always something to do. And then we're right on the Chesapeake Bay. So
the boardwalk's maybe about, just a little bit over a block away, just walk to the boardwalk from the restaurant,
Yeah, you could get here in less than like 2 minutes from our restaurant to the boardwalk. You can get in less than 2 minutes.
Oh, nice. Well, we will definitely post more about Hook and Vine for you guys that love to travel through Maryland. A fantastic, great place. Shannon, now, upon drinking more of this wine, and we talked about food pairings with it, do you guys have any specialty seafood items? Of course, we're in Maryland, so I'm sure you do. But drinking this Colossal White, what do you think your dish that would most well pair with this would be?
Personally, yeah, I'm thinking crab cakes because when in Maryland, you gotta always get the crab cakes. I think it would be perfect with the crab cakes. It just the flavor is not like super overwhelming. And it's not like a traditional like Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Yeah. It's like, because I'm not a Chardonnay fan either. So it's like, I could actually drink this and enjoy myself.
Okay.
Like keep up with the bougie, put my piggies up.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That or the blackened scallops would probably be pretty good with this too.
Yeah.
Well, girls, we are going to move on to our second wine of the evening. Now, I know you guys love your reds. I know that you have a menu full of amazing foods that will also pair great with the reds. So we're going to move on to that. We're going to still stay in the same winery, Casa Santos Lima, a fantastic winery located in Lisboa, Portugal.
That one.
The Colossal Red Reserva. So Gina's going to tell us a little bit about this wine. Ladies, pour yourself a glass. Enjoy. Those of you that are commenting, watching, ask us any questions about the wine. Ask the girls about their restaurant, what they'd pair it with, anything that comes to mind. We're here to have fun on a Friday, drink some good wine. And this is definitely one of those wines. It's highly rated. Like we mentioned earlier, the price of this wine, when you drink it, you're going to think it's so much more expensive than it is. So go out, get yourself a bottle for the weekend, and enjoy.
Cheers, ladies. Woo! We've got
Cheers.
Thank you. All right. So Colossal Reserva Red.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be also, of course, Lisboa, Portugal. Same winery, Casa Santos Lima. You're going to have with this one a blend of Syrah, Touriga Nacional, Alicante Boucher, and Tinta Ruiz. So you're going to have familiar Portuguese grapes. May not be familiar for 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 people who aren't familiar, but if you understand the Portuguese grapes, these are familiar for Portuguese grapes. But let me take a sip real quick. Of course, take a sniff. I usually just sip it because it's delicious. Woot. Cheers to you, ladies. I wish I could click. So
and I think one thing to note is the gorgeous color of this wine, ladies. So even 45-degree angle with your glasses, just check it out. It has a really nice intense ruby color and it smells amazing. The aroma of this wine is very intense, so it'll get you right off the bat.
Yeah,
It's expensive.
very.
Oh, definitely. I mean, just the red. It's very red, ripe fruits, and it's really
nice.
cool as well. It's so good.
It's so delicious. So I'm sorry, I keep glancing over. My son is over in the background. That's why I keep looking away. But you know how it is. Virtual school, kids everywhere. Oh my gosh. But hey, it is what it is. So this wine is great to pair with virtual school for sure. So pick up a bottle of this. But anyway, you're going to have this ranked by Wine Spectator. It's going to be a winery with value. So with DMV Distributing, we talk a lot. And as you may know, if you've watched our videos before, we talk a lot about QPR. So quality price ratio. We do great quality wines for amazing prices. And this price in particular, on average, is only about $13, just like the white, Colossal White. But in Wine Enthusiast, they're rating it at $26. So amazing price points for a wonderful wine, aged in oak barrels as well for over 8 months, 90 points. And you're just getting great value and great taste, of course. So that's a wonderful aspect about it.
The girls are
laughing. Oh my goodness.
This is our life. Sorry.
We're on wine number 2, guys. Look at this. What do you guys talking?
Oh, I can't wait to watch this later. We watch all of our videos.
Oh, yeah, I mean, why not?
Over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's a definite one of these. Definitely.
Second wine in. Wow, I didn't think that Gina would.
This is a wine tasting.
That's right. I'm sorry. That wasn't.
Save
But I
it for the
apologize.
end.
That happened like a half hour. Yeah.
You like to have fun here in virtual Vino. Of course.
Why not, guys? It's a fun night. Enjoy yourselves. But no, exactly. Like Gina said, this is a 91-point rated wine by Wine Enthusiast. An absolutely gorgeous red blend from Portugal. Those of you with us, please let us know what you're thinking. Ladies, let us know what you would pair this with at your restaurant. I think a really great thing about this wine is the really dark berry taste to this. The wine itself, it tastes a lot like plum, and I love a good plum. I don't think I've eaten a physical plum in probably like 5 years or something. But plum, blackberries, and it's got a really nice rich finish. So once you drink it, it stays in your mouth quite a long while. And it also, to me, I smell a little bit of a mint to it.
The mintiness. Yes.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a mintiness. See if you can point it out.
Oh, nice.
You know, a lot of wine, and you guys admitted you do too. So see if you can point that out too, and let us know what you would pair with it at your restaurant.
All right. So earlier, when we were getting close, we were talking about how we could just drink this around the fire pit.
Yes.
With our butters on.
Snuggle up.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We could definitely do that, but if we gotta eat, I guess you gotta do that sometimes. I
mean, if you have to eat,
if we have to eat, our burgers would go great with this. So we use a fresh product; it's not frozen. And actually, we get really great reviews on all of our burgers, which is kind of weird since we're a Southern coastal cuisine restaurant. But our signature burger is our hook and vine burger. And that's got Havarti, barbecue, our homemade bourbon jam, bacon, more bacon, and jalapenos. And it is so good. And I could
Yeah.
see it with this wine.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, we might have to get one after this. And another cool thing about the burgers is for Restaurant Week this week, we've been doing a special on our cheeseburgers. So it's a $10 burger with fries and a soda.
Yeah.
So in case you need more reason to come see us, get a burger. And then we'll drink some red wine. Call it a day.
Yeah. You'll guarantee to see one of us.
At least one of us.
We'll shake your hand.
I mean, if it's both of us,
Probably.
Oh,
My
bonus.
question is, will you be signing autographs?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. We'll sign a wine bottle.
Oh, yeah. I'm kissing babies.
Now you mentioned Maryland Restaurant Week. So Maryland Restaurant Week, you guys only have a couple of days left to really take advantage of Maryland Restaurant Week. So please do so. On top of what other specials are you guys having at Hook and Vine that you can share with everyone?
Okay, go ahead.
That's on you, Shannon.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So right now we're doing a jambalaya for 2 people, and they can split a bottle of a delicious Cab Franc from Virginia.
Okay.
We also are doing a 2-course meal. I guess that's what it's called. It's an appetizer with 2 entrees, and that's for $32. And it's some of our favorites. So there's the tempura green beans, fried pickles, our BLT deviled eggs. So good.
Yes.
And our veggie bites.
What?
Yes, BLT deviled eggs.
Oh my god. It's just, it's such a
I'm on my way.
it's such a simple dish, but
Hold up.
think about it. Like BLT, like deviled eggs go with all your, like, you're going to a baby shower or a wedding or like any kind of party or cookout, we're having deviled eggs. So that's why we have them here, because they're just so good, and you can just,
just dig in.
Yep.
And then for the entrees, you can get our coastal cob, our southern fish and chips, which is a blue catfish out of Virginia, the Cajun chicken and shrimp pasta, so good, or our chicken bruschetta. So those are all delicious things that you can choose from here. And then if you get any of our Restaurant Week specials, we're doing a $5 dessert, and that could be any of our desserts, which we've got our
Hold up.
we've got our
one right here.
we got the lemon
Zoom in.
shortcake. So
Oh,
good. Fresh
look at that presentation.
And another crowd favorite is we make our bread pudding here. We don't use raisins. We actually use fruit. So we have a peach one right now and a cran apple.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready for the fall. We got a little touch of fall in there.
Do you guys do any pumpkin spice stuff? Because you got to keep people happy.
To be announced soon, there will be the return.
Oh, the pumpkin spice white Russian.
Yes.
Oh,
Big hit last year.
there we go.
Yeah, just saying.
I knew there had to be something. I mean,
It's like a spiked Starbucks almost.
Yeah, that's what I was going to think. Starbucks, but spiked version.
Yeah.
that sounds so dangerous, and I love it.
They
Now,
have
Tasha asked,
on
which
like minutes.
Virginia Cab Franc are you guys pairing?
Oh, it's from Bro Vineyards. I may be saying that really wrong, and I apologize because it's like French.
I'll let you know. She's
Oh.
it sounds familiar.
So it's Bro Vineyards. It's in Virginia, and it's their Cab Franc, and it has like this shrimp on it. It's on the label, so it's super cute.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I could drink that. I mean, I love Cab Francs anyhow. They're just my way to go.
I'm starving and thirsty, and I already got food from you, and I already got some wine. So I'm ready to eat again.
You can always come by tomorrow, Gina.
Yeah, for more burgers and tacos.
I need to go to food.
Oh, she's coming for autographs.
I'm ready.
Autographs.
We're here, Jenna.
I got your
Yeah.
Now, I know I had another comment up here before we move on to our third wine. Let's see here. It was, here we go. What is your after shift drink?
Oh.
Oh.
Now, I do
Yeah,
want, you can do any
big
alcoholic
one.
beverage, but I at least want a wine of choice. It doesn't have to be brand, but like, the varietal.
Do we go with our Bordeaux or do we go with our Las
I
Dos?
was going to say, we should. Well,
You get bonus
All
points. Something
Well,
we
we have a couple that we like. Right now, we've been enjoying Las Dos Garnacha. It's a red Grenache wine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the vineyard is not going to be producing it anymore, so we've been enjoying it while we can because it pretty much seems like every time we fall in love with the wine, it something happens where either the company goes out of business, they have production issues, and we have RIP'd several of our favorites.
We really.
Oh no.
Yeah, RIP.
RIP, guys.
Is that called 86?
Huh?
Isn't that when you 86 something?
No. This one, I mean, I wish we didn't have to let it go.
They just stopped production on it, or they just choose to no longer sell it, given whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's a very sad story.
I'll get you
great Grenache wine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gina can help you out, ladies.
I know. Well,
You know some
really
good
like
Grenache.
is the Rock and Vine Cabernet that we have.
I
got it just because it sounds like the name of our restaurant, and I'm kitschy like that. I'm also a little bit of a label whore, so I kind of go with the labels.
Don't worry.
But we fell in love with it. It ended up being a really delicious Cabernet. In fact, a lady just bought 6 bottles today.
She did.
She's like, I need this for the weekend. I'm ready to go.
Wow.
Like,
Where's that lady live? That sounds like a crazy weekend.
we're gonna head over there. I'm
Me
looking
too.
at
Yeah. The video. What's up?
She was an awesome lady. I met her downstairs when I went to go check on her table. She can hang.
She meant business. She meant business is what it sounds like. Well, good for that lady. Yeah. As long as you're drinking wine, I'm in.
But pretty much we're stuck on red wines. I mean, it's kind of our go-to. Liquor gets a little dangerous, so we try to stay away from that a little bit. But wine is easy because there's some people out there, I guess, that don't finish their bottles, but yeah, I know it's weird.
We have to get 2 or 3 bottles before we're even like, hey,
that's blasphemy, ladies. That's right.
But after work, Monica will be like, I'm coming over. I got 3 bottles. You ready? And I'm like, yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, but if we don't meet up, we also use house party and we drink at our own houses.
We house party a lot.
Yeah, a lot. That's one thing that we got out of this whole COVID situation. Is, then we can still see each other even when we don't see each other. No, I love it. It's all we do. You're gonna make me cry.
All right, and with that, we're gonna move on to our third Vino of the evening. Now, this is from Paso Robles, California, Paris Valley Road. It is, like you guys mentioned, you love your cabs. If you have not tried this, you're in for a treat. The Paris Valley Road Cabernet Sauvignon. I love their labels, super classy. Their tasting room is opening this fall 2020. They're still working on it. I see the greenery going in, and I do have a fantastic picture to share with you guys of Doug Whittinger, who has been on Virtual Vino quite a few times. That's Doug throwing some champagne on the initial Chardonnay grapes that they harvested this year, last month. So got that awesome pick. It's just kind of a good luck tradition of hope that all the rest of the harvest is good, because that looks really good. So those guys, this really great estate winery over there. Once again, we hope everybody's all safe in California through all the wildfires and everything. And their harvest, we pray for them and hope that we get some good wine out of 2020 from California, no matter what. So let us know what you're thinking about the cab. Gina's going to tell you a little bit about this cab. And enjoy, guys. If you're watching with us, let us know what you're thinking as well.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Paris Valley Road out of Paso Robles, California. So Paris Valley Road is 87 points Wine Enthusiast out of Paso Robles. And prayers to people that live in California, because, what's going on right now is definitely very, very, very scary. And I'm sure that, everybody, I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody stays safe. So about this wine, it is aged 17 months in 25% new French oak barrels and American oak. So dark garnet color. You can't really see because my background's a little dark. I didn't really intend for it. I didn't really intend for it to be this dark in the background, but it just happened like that. But anyway, it's a dark garnet color. It's got smoky, nice aromas. It's got roasted nuts and ripe red fruit aromas. Tell me what you guys think if you're listening. What do you think about this wine if you're trying it, and what you think about it. Oh yeah, Austin. It does. It is a lighter bodied Cabernet than what you may be used to. It is still bold and it has great flavor to it, but it does have a little softer tannin for sure. I agree with that. So the this wine, let me just try it. For this Cabernet, it's going to be definitely a lighter bodied Cabernet, but with full body flavor. So you're going to have the roasted nut, the light leather flavor. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't want to taste leather in my wine, but this is pretty typical for a great Cabernet. You're going to be having this with dark chocolate, I would say, hamburgers you could have it with, or a nice juicy steak. So whatever it is that you'd like. But the average price for this wine is also about $13.99, which is great. What I was saying before about the QPRs, quality price ratio, you're getting a great California wine for $13.99. So there's no better thing than that. And also in Wine Enthusiast, they rated it to be 88 point Wine Enthusiast, or 87 points, excuse me. And it's about $18 on Wine Enthusiast site. So definitely really nice. You're getting a great value with this wine, but also a great tasting wine. So woo to that. And woo to Hook and Vine and Devin.
Yeah. Now, Monica and Shannon, you love your cabs. What do you think about the Paris Valley Road cab?
We were just saying that this Rock and Vine who?
Yeah. It's a little easier to drink because it's not as heavy.
Yeah.
So like Rock and Vine's a little bit more of a full body. But I like this.
I really like it.
Because I think you could drink this even without food. I mean, again.
Even without food. But you know what? We just recently added to our menu that would really pair well, like icing on the cake of this wine is our lovely cheeseboards.
What?
We just added cheeseboards to the menu. We happen to have one right here. Tell them about it, Paul.
Stop it. So this is from a local cheese place, Von Cheese in Lothian. We've got their Camembert style cheese, the Noblette. We also have a cheddar, which I didn't even know the cheddar could taste this good. It's so good. We've also thrown some almonds, crackers, grapes, and apples with it. Super delicious. So it's perfect with this red wine.
This what do we call this one cheese? I know I say it's brie, but it's like not really brie.
The Camembert.
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 Camembert. I could just eat it like a hot dog, honestly. I know.
Oh, geez. I think she's had a little much, guys. Oh, geez.
Wait, you eat the cheese like a hot dog?
It's just that good.
Friday night,
I'll be right back.
So why not?
I mean, that's probably wasn't the right word. I was just letting you know that, like, these cheese are awesome, and
they look really good.
I'm probably just not the classiest broad that eats cheeseburgers. What are they?
Classy.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. I mean, I'm not going to say all the words I've heard it called before.
I've seen the meme floating around. It's quite funny.
But, we're trying.
We know.
This is really good, though.
This is a good
I would add this to my list.
It's a fantastic cab, and especially from such a great vineyard in California. We love everybody at Paris Valley Road. Their wines are amazing. And like Gina said, on average, their wines here in Maryland are $13.99 in store. So you cannot get a better quality price ratio. Like Kasha mentioned, I think it's fantastic. All the wines are featured or so affordable. Who wouldn't want to just spend over $10 for something so tasty? Exactly. So if you're going to get the wine for that cheap, it's really good. And we're telling you it's really good because we don't lie. It's very good. Just get 2 bottles. So then when you drink the first one really fast, because it's going to be
like Lacey. You're invited here anytime.
Thank you. I'm in, girls. But exactly. You always have a backup. So we were talking last week, and Kasha was my guest, and one of our biggest takeaways, other than actually learning about wine, was also about the fact that when you go to a friend's house and you take wine, you don't just take 1 bottle, because that's just stupid. You got to at least take 2 bottles, girls. So it's kind of, these are always you're always going to need, gosh, exactly. Always going to need a second bottle. So
Right.
no matter how many people are there, you're always going to need a second bottle. So be smart, get a second bottle, enjoy yourselves, get some great takeout food from Hook and Vine, your local restaurants, go and support them all year round, even past COVID, anytime. Support these great local establishments that really support you guys. Yeah, and Kasha asked, do you guys have a local, do you have a retail shop? I see one of you just, you have shirts and hats?
Yes, we have shirts, hats for, these. Well, not exactly like this, because these are for VIP members only. You know, like,
Can I spur one?
we have some polo shirts, great polo shirts downstairs.
We have some like this, and they have great, they have our tagline on the back.
Yeah.
They eat, drink, and make a friend. Oh, I love it.
I made you a friend.
It happens all over the place. And then right now what we're doing, because a lot of people still aren't very comfortable with going out, you know, whether it's dining in or dining outdoors. So we have a deal where our wines are buy one, get one. Which it works out really great for a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And you guys have gotten a great wine selection, especially, not to boast, but from DMV Distributing. So
we do. There's several like favorites. We carry a white Bordeaux. I will butcher the name, so I'm not even gonna try. It's like
Go ahead. Just let it go.
Axel David.
I know y'all love it.
yeah, the actual. Nice. I'm quite surprised that you guys carry that at a restaurant. Good for you guys. That's
that one does
great
really well, as well
wine.
as the Paxis Red.
Good. Yeah.
Texas Red. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Texas Red.
Yeah, it's such a great wine. We've showed that a couple of times here on Virtual Vino. Delicious. Here's a question for you ladies. Does Hook and Vine have outdoor seating? So when people come and visit?
We absolutely do have outdoor seating. We have 3 tables that are available on the porch. If you would like to sit on the porch, though, we do highly recommend reservations, because those are always the first tables to go. Because they got the best scenery. You can literally see the Chesapeake Bay, like, if you look straight ahead. So we have those 3 tables. And then we have seating off to both sides of the porch. We have a couple of high top tables over to the left, and then we have lower tables, like more family oriented tables on the right side, walking up of our path. Those are just added amidst COVID. We're trying to figure out seating so that everybody can enjoy and feel safe. So we have seating on both sides of our restaurant, as well as on the porch outside. Yeah.
It's a fantastic place.
I know, I've seen it. It looks really great.
Yeah.
Little known fact, I grew up along the Chesapeake Bay at some point in my life in Elkton, Maryland, though. So Northeast Maryland. So I was I'm sure northern part of the Chesapeake Bay, but yeah. I remember quite a bad oil spill in the Chesapeake Bay when I was growing up. So we didn't have school for a while because our playground backed the Chesapeake Bay, and that was a huge mess. So I'm like, that's a depressing story. You're welcome. Thank you. It's Friday.
I have friends that came from out of town, and they drove down here. They drove all the way down here. They might have been staying in Annapolis, but they drove all the way down here just to see the Chesapeake Bay, and they said they weren't disappointed. So,
it's definitely a beautiful view.
Yeah. I really love it down here. I moved down here, I don't know, about 10 years ago. But no complaints so far.
Yeah, no, it's such a great place. I know I'm definitely going to have to visit at least the southern part again and see you guys. I'll come and hang with Gina, and we'll bombard you guys.
Hook and Vine party.
Food, drink wine.
Hook and Vine party. We're just going to come in for the VIP t-shirts and whatnot that they've been talking about.
We'll let you be VIP for the day and show you how we do things.
Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. So in between before our last wine of the evening, we are going to pick a random guest here that has commented, asked us questions. So I'm going to let you know. Let me put it in my little thing here, my random chooser. It's always great fun. I love how just
the winner. Drum roll, please.
it like adds everyone in here. It's made comments. And for those of you that have the Croix, our 97-point Decanter wine, we're going to be drinking that next. So pour yourself a glass. Hopefully you already have, because this wine opens up very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of my new favorites, especially red wines that we sell through DMV distributing all around Maryland and DC. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yes. Great wine to decant. So definitely if you have a decanter, or if you just have a glass and you poured it 3 hours ago, bam, you're right on the money with this one.
This one definitely gets better as
it opens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phew. It got dark quick out here, man. I'm not used to fall.
I'm so ready for it.
My gosh.
All right, Stephen, you won the Line and Duff face mask. So please send DMV Distributing your address and phone number to our Facebook page, and we'll make sure that you get your amazing Line and Duff face mask. They are super comfortable, really easy to wear, whether you're at work, out and about, getting groceries, and you're sporting DMV and Line and Duff. So congrats. All right, where's Monica? Because we're about to pour some really good stuff now.
So we have a wedding rehearsal that's going on downstairs. So she went to go. They're getting ready to leave, so she went to go say goodbye, and then she's back.
Oh, back. Yeah, I know. You want to tell us more about that, because I know Gina was mentioning earlier. She stopped by for some food, and there was a big wedding rehearsal party. So that's awesome. You guys have a big space.
It's a little bit different now. I mean, all the tables are 9 feet apart in Calvert County. So I have several tables down there. They've all enjoyed their stuff. They get married tomorrow. It's a super cute little couple. I'm like so excited for them. But yeah, I just have to do their check for them. So
most importantly, get that check, girl.
I knew. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
I didn't even smell it. I was
fabulous. I told you, ladies.
Yeah, we just recently got this wine at DMV Distributing. Absolutely amazing wine, guys. Gina's going to tell you a little bit about it. 97-point Decanter rated wine. And speaking of decanter, I did decant some. Honestly, a little bit too much probably for a Friday evening all by myself. But who is looking when I poured it in there?
Don't worry, Devin. Look.
I'm going to enjoy it myself. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Damn.
So she's going to tell you a bit about it. But guys, remember, with some of your reds, especially, this is a 2018, these grapes were harvested, and most of the grapes were harvested off of 70-year-old vines that we're going to be telling you about. So to let this wine breathe, it's really going to bring out all of the aromas, taste, and make it just a little bit more subtle, easy to drink, and absolutely delicious. So we'll hear from Gina. Girls, taste it. Let us know what you are thinking about it and what food you would pair it with at Hook and Vine.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me and Devin and Monica and Shannon. And I'm sorry I'm singing, but I'm not sorry, because singing is the best. All right, so this is the Corviere. This is a blend of Carignan, Syrah, and Grenache. Perfectly amazing wine. Devin already introduced it a little bit. So it is off a 70-year-old vine, so which is why it is important to decant this wine. So you're going to have a lot of opening up with this wine, which means basically you're going to let the wine breathe before you drink the wine. If you drink the wine when you first open it, of course, it's still going to be delicious. But when you get that air to the wine, it just it gives it that much more full flavor, you'll see. So Carignan, just to give you a little bit more information about it, it is a grape that is a fruit forward grape that is deeply rooted in limestone and clay. So if you smell the wine, you may be getting some of that clay-like fragrance to it. So that's not to worry. Don't worry, your wine's not going to be tasting like clay. It's going to be very straightforward, but also nice, heavy body to it. Carignan didn't always have the potential it has today with fine red wine. It is definitely quite the opposite of what you may think.
I love you.
It
so
is
much.
very wonderful wine. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Ladies, ladies, you're having too much fun in the background without me. I wish I had some cheese with you. But yeah, regardless to say, when you try this wine, you'll realize that the fact that it's such a great quality wine, 97 points decanter, and at average about $15.99, $16.99 really. It's a wonderful, wonderful wine to try. You're gonna see, well, you can't see with me, that you may be able to see with these ladies because I'm in the dark and I didn't realize I'd be in the dark. But this is going to be a very dark colored with a bit of pink rim. So this is definitely a nice wine that you're gonna have. Excuse me if I'm gonna let Devin chime in a little bit because
No, I think exactly like you said, Gina, this is such a great wine, and I'm so glad that it was put in addition to our great portfolio here at DMV. Like you mentioned, 97 points from Decanter. So, guys, if you see over 90-point wine in a store, you can be very confident that if you're going to a girls' night, a party, if you're getting a gift, that wine's not going to suck. But here we have a 97-point wine. It was only harvested in 2018. This wine is only going to get better as it ages in its bottle. But its average price is $19.99 in store. Under $20 for 97-point rated wine. It's absolutely fantastic. I think one great thing about this wine, and I've done a little bit of research about it, especially because I wasn't familiar with the Carignan grape. It was just kind of like, what is that? Of course, you know, it's a specialty in Corbieres and the main appellation of Languedoc, France. So it's a really great, very rich area of France that has these great wines. And I think that one thing to point out was especially that grape, it was kind of frowned upon by a lot of sommeliers and wine specialists forever because it was one of the main grapes grown in all of France for such a long time that it was kind of just like people thought it was this really cheap grape. And so now they've kind of, all right, it's diminished its productivity and everything. So you just have these few select vines that are over 70 years old with very low yield. They have very few grapes on them and the grapes taste fantastic. So they're going to age really well. I know, you know, it's just such a fun grape to also kind of bring, you know, into the US market to, hey, taste this, especially this red blend. And the vines with other two grapes, the Syrah and the Grenache, are an average age of 25. So they're not very young vines either, guys. So, you know, I do have a few pictures from where this grape is actually made. And guys, I mean, gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yes. Gorgeous.
Look at that.
That's where I live.
So Chateau d'Armand. Armand, yeah. And they had a lot of elms around there, you know. There's actually evidence on the remains and really remains that they found. So, you know, sorry guys, but dead bodies that they found. But farm workers for over 2,000 years, you know, there. So
another level.
Yeah. You know, it's always been known for the very fertile soil there that's grown really great produce, really great grapes. You know, and these great, you know, that makes this wine. So especially since we've been taking it out lately, I know it's been a huge hit. And like we wrote you guys earlier, we know you love red, so we hope you decanted it a while. I want to hear what you guys have to think about it now that it's, you know, got some aeration in there and what you would pair it with.
Well, I can definitely taste the Carignans.
Stop.
I've been waiting to say that all night long.
Just waiting.
So we went two different directions. Like I picture it I guess I must have a sweet tooth because I picture it with our flourless chocolate cake
Mhm.
because it's kind of would go with a brownie or that.
Mhm.
Shannon went a different direction.
Yeah, I said this will pair well with our steak that we offer on our menu. And we said that at the same time, and I said steak, and she said chocolate, and I was like, okay, well, we know where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are not on the same page.
Definitely not. But
but
whatever.
we did a complete meal there.
Yes, we did. Dinner and dessert
Fuck yeah.
and drinks.
And drinks.
Oh my gosh, we're there.
I
For
mean, if
everything.
you can put together a whole meal that goes with one wine, then you just have to buy like 3 bottles of that one wine.
Or
Yeah.
6.
Or 6. Or 6 like the lady that visited you earlier. Yes. God bless her. She's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, you ladies are the best. Y'all are
We're
the
here
best.
all week. You can catch our videos.
We're here a
live.
while.
I'll
Yeah,
put
no,
up with my
definitely. Like you guys mentioned, this is such a very easy to pair wine, but also as you decant it, it's so easy to drink. So this is one of those nice, easy reds. If you have friends that like those sweeter wines that want to get into reds, this is why you can really take those highly rated wines to them and say, hey, I know you're going to like this one as well. It's very easy to drink. It's not aged in oak for that long. I mean, this wine, for example, is only aged in oak for about 6 months. So, really, you're not going to get those really oaky flavors that add on to your wines and that. It's all really, for the most part, from the grapes. You're going to get the floral and fruity aromas. You're also going to get the typical French spiciness, but it's still a very smooth wine. That spiciness, I know you guys taste that. But yeah, so those of you watching with us, if you have this wine, I hope you do because it's absolutely fantastic. Austin, what's the grape that Corbieres is known for? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the Croix is kind of the grape that they're known for. I got you.
I think if you like the Côte de Rhône, then you would love this wine because not only because the Côte de Rhône is basically Grenache Syrah and Mourvedre. So you're going to have a small variation of flavor, although the Carignan had a little bit more fruit forwardness to it, I think.
Exactly.
So
and I hear the girls always loved all the Aiga Bodegas that we've had on here with the Mourvedre or the Monastrell grapes. So same thing, girls. So that's probably why you're liking this one. It's definitely a little bit similar. They're like, oh, yeah, let me get out some of that Imperial or something. Corviere.
I like you. You get us.
I get you guys. I'm in. I want to come visit.
I told her she was coming here anytime.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I foresee this being amazing. Us 4 ladies. Damn.
I don't know
drinking
if
wine.
would be amazing, but it definitely would be a good time if us 4 linked up and hung out for the day.
Yes.
That's right.
I agree. If COVID's done nothing, it's brought friends together from all over. So cheers.
That's right.
Cheers, friends.
Yes, friends.
Cheers.
Did we just eat, drink, and make a friend?
Oh, we did.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
Do you guys want to go do karate in the garage?
So much room for activities.
Oh my god. So yeah, definitely absolute some chocolate with this wine. These guys are cracking
Definitely
up.
been chocolate all day.
And you can, chocolate is always an easy pairing with any red wine. It depends on the tannins. It depends on the body of the wine. If you're going to go dark chocolate, milk chocolate, but you really can't go wrong. And when it's out, it is almost Halloween. So take out some of those pumpkin-shaped Reese cups. Golden.
If you're weird like me, I like chocolate and cheese, like in a little chocolate cheese sandwich. I just want both of those flavors at the same time. I'm so weird like that.
What?
No one has
chocolate
ever
cheese
said
sandwich,
that.
man.
In the world, Gina.
First time, Gina, first time.
I don't know if we can hang out with Gina.
Don't judge it. Try it first.
Gina just got uninvited from all things ever.
You were so close to being in the game.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, man. You don't know until you know, right?
She's going down swinging.
Oh, no.
No. All right. Well, we're going to end it on Gina's trying to pair cheese and chocolate on a sandwich with this.
That's right.
Guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. Now, Monica and Shannon, before we let you guys go tonight, like we mentioned earlier, it is Maryland Restaurant Week. We still have 2 days of that. So you have the 26th, 27th. If you can say one more time just a little bit about your specials, you don't have to go through them again. Where you guys are located. So, guys, if you're in Maryland, please go support this great restaurant. Go drink some amazing DMV wine there and eat all their amazing food.
Oh, thanks, Devin. So it's Hook and Vine Kitchen and Bar. We're in North Beach, Maryland. This week for Restaurant Week, we're doing a cheeseburger special with fries and a soda for $10. We also have a dinner special where you get an appetizer and 2 entrees for $32, which is a steal. Yeah. It's almost like you're getting the appetizer free. We're also doing 2 jambalayas with a bottle of our Virginia Cab Franc. And then if you get any of those specials, you can get a $5 dessert. And for carryout, we're also doing some specials on wine and beer. So we have a BOGO on wine and beer. Buy one, get one. We're also doing a 4-pack of the little Tussock Jumper minis. So you can get one of each of those fun minis. You can take it anywhere you want because it's got a little glass attached to it. It's kind of cool. And then we're also doing something with DuClaw with their sours as a sampler.
That sounds amazing. Ladies, thank you so much for joining tonight. Those of you that have not been to Thin Vine yet, please go and visit. I know I definitely want to come and visit. I know you guys are only less than a couple hours away, even from where I live. So, guys, for a great experience and supporting wonderful people, definitely go visit them. They're near a beach. Sounds really appetizing this weekend to me, along with all the great food and wine and drinks and specials for Maryland Restaurant Week. Go and support them. Keep supporting us with our virtual tasting. Vine, Monica, Shannon, I hope that we can have you guys back. You've been so much fun to hang out with. I'm so glad we became
there. We're there. You just let us know.
We're there. Okay, great. We love it. We have some awesome holidays coming up. December's right around the corner, so I feel like we definitely have a lot of great wine to drink with you guys, and who knows, maybe depending on circumstances, I can show up in person and hang out with you guys.
Oh, we're in. Thanks, Gina.
All right, girls. Stay in touch. We're going to see you in just a bit. And like I said, everyone, thanks so much for joining us, listening to us chat about some amazing wines. We're going to let the girls go. Gina and I are going to tell you a little bit about next week's virtual Vino. But before we let you go, Monica and Shannon, stay on. I'm going to remove you from the phone for just a second. But cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, Second Vine. Oh, Monica.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
I know. I would love visiting them every week. I want to spots. No, I'm just kidding. I love all my stores here in Western Maryland and restaurants. They're so fun. Now, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Gina, thank you so much for also talking about all the wines tonight. I do have a really great guest next week joining us. I did arm wrestle him a little bit. It only took me going in being like, hey, John, JJ's Liquors in Clear Spring, you want to hang out next Friday? And he said, yeah. Okay, so that was it. So John from JJ's Corner Store Liquors in Clear Spring, Maryland is going to be my great guest next Friday at 7 p.m. here on DMV Distributing. He's a great guy. They have a really great wine selection there. He makes slushies, week long, so great. We're going to taste 4 amazing wines: the Tussock Jumper Sauvignon Blanc, the Confidential Red, the Torre Zambra Media Montepulciano, the Finca Manzanas Rioja Garnacha. So 4 amazing wines. They're where you can find them at our following local retailers in Maryland. And if you have a store that's closer to you guys that you want to carry those wines, just tell them to contact DMV Distributing. We're going to have an absolute blast next Friday, like we do every Friday here on Virtual Vino with DMV. So thanks, as always, for your support. Follow us at DMV Dist on all of our great social media. We post funny videos all the time, great things about wine, and we just want to keep people enjoying wine. So until next week, cheers and have a great weekend, guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes.